Okay, what we're now going to do is show that the distributive law holds for cross product. It'd be nice if we could just work over or draw a picture like the way we did with dot product, but we can't. We're going to actually have to do something that's a little more sophisticated, really. Instead of showing that A plus B cross C is always equal to this, we're going to show something much more complicated. We are going to show that A plus B cross C dot D is always equal to, over here, A cross, plus cross C plus B cross C dot D is always true. And we're going to say for all D. Put that in parentheses, for all D. Now how would that help? Well, we know from our lemma that if this vector dot D is always equal to this vector dot D, then the D's cancel. And what I want to do is start from one side and work my way over. So I'm going to start with the left-hand side. And we are just going to keep using the triple product formula and the distributive property for dot product. So what we have, right, is we have U cross V dot W. And we know that if we want to associate the other way, we have to change it. So the left-hand side is going to be equal to, I'm going to associate the other way. This is going to be A plus B dot C cross D, like that. Now how does that help? Well, now we can use dot product distributive. So this is going to be A dot C cross D plus B dot C cross D, like that. So that's done using the distributive property of dot product, but now I can reassociate these things. Remember how the triple product formula works. If I now associate these two, I have to put a cross here and a dot here. So this is going to look like A cross C dot D. And the same with the second one. This is going to be B cross C dot D, like that. And now we're going to use the distributive property for dot product again. This looks like we're undistributing. This is going to look like A cross C plus B cross C all dot D. Now what does that show? That shows that this is equal to this for all D. And then by the lemma, we won't have many lemmas this semester. Our lemma, the D's cancel, and we get, what do we get? We get A, let's put it on the bottom so we can write the whole thing out. We get A plus B cross C is equal to A cross C plus B cross C. And that is a distributive property for cross product, and now we can actually use a distributive property to calculate all of our cross products.